I'm really, really pleased with where this team has come from over the last month. And really, personally, I value the struggles we have, and I think it's going to pay dividends down the stretch. And you just heard our guys talk in the press conference about, one game at a time. And that comes from, the last month where, there are high expectations coming into the season. There's influences making you look ahead to the end of the season before you even get there, before you've earned anything. And then you get into a struggling situation and you're looking backwards saying, where do we make a mistake? Where do we miss our opportunity? And then you're looking forward saying, man, there's a tough game, next game, and then the next, and the next. When are we going to get our next W? And then North Dakota State comes around. I walk into shoot around. I've said this a bunch of times. I feel like I've been doing some Jedi mind tricks to get our guys to bring the energy, and they got it on their own. They manufactured their own energy, and it was fabulous. And we've been riding a wave of energy since then. And what I thought was special about tonight is we had two guys rewarded with big nights. Steve Forbes and Max Landis. And I talk to our guys a lot of times. Hard work ends up paying dividends. And this week, we have someone we call our dog, and he wears the green jersey. He's our guy that's going to refuse to lose. It doesn't have to be a talking leader, but he's our leader on the floor. And Joe Edwards 3 weeks ago raised his hand and said, I'm going to be that guy. And I've been begging and pleading and barking at our guys we need a pack of dogs. We need more of those guys. And this week, on their own, without me coaching them, you have Max Landis and Steve Forbes pick up a green jersey and put them on with Joe Edwards, and it's no surprise to me those guys have a phenomenal game. But this game, this was, 1 through 12, even the guys on the bench, we had great energy, and I'm really, really proud of these guys. And our pillars that we talk over and over about, energy, toughness, and unselfishness, and you saw, if you had never seen us play and you watched tonight, you would say absolutely those three pillars were on the floor tonight, and I couldn't be more proud of this group.
So you're talking a lot about playing as a team. What do you think there was any key difference or key players? I mean, it sounds like everyone contributed, but what do you think might have been the difference that pushed you guys over the hump?
Well, the unselfish part of our play, that's been all year. I mean, for the majority of the year, we've been over 60% of our baskets have been assisted. We make the extra basket, the extra pass. Some days where we've really knocked down threes, other days we haven't as much, so our assists go down a touch with that. I don't think there, but on the defensive end where helping a helper, being in gaps, protecting as five, defending as five, I think we've made big strides with that. And so I'm really proud of our team defense. And, you look at the stat sheet and you say, well, heck, South Dakota State shot 49%, 39% from three. I mean, they made some tough threes. And they are very, very good. And they stress you in your defense on a ton of positions. And so, I think just being able to hold them to that and make them take some tough shots and make tough shots is good for us. And, that's what we did. That's what happened last week. We played really good defense last week to get those first three.
So how do you think, as far as taking momentum, you play Oral Roberts?
We play Oral Roberts, yep.
Yes. How do you take that momentum into the next game?
I don't know if it's necessarily the momentum. We talk one game at a time. We talk about not getting too high, too low. Obviously we have some confidence now. And, that goes into making shots. You gain some confidence. I think when you get in tough times, you probably have more confidence that you're going to overcome them. So I think, that will help us against Oral Roberts. They're going to put different pressures on us in South Dakota State. They have two of the best guards in our league who are really physical guys that can score it in a lot of different ways. They have a really good center who's going to put challenges on us in there as well. So, one game at a time, we'll lock in on Oral Roberts again tonight, and we'll figure out the game plan. And I promise you, our guys right now, they're into it. They're going to come with energy on Saturday, no matter what happens.